Everybody, welcome back. I just went around the Comlands and caught stuff, and I went up and talked to this guy, and so he says, now we did this so we can open it. So, don't know if you have what it takes to open it, though. You son of a bitch. I should kill you. So, yep, we're doing that. Hina's like, what? What's going on? Yeah, we're getting stuff for you. So now, and I created one nasty beast. Oh, far wind plan times 60. Bring it on. One nasty beast, I wonder. Nope. Let me go ahead and say nope. Yeah, 30k, and it's still not down. Oh. Maybe this will be a bit of a problem. We'll see. Still not convinced yet that it's not going to be a problem. Why don't we go ahead and do Magic Break, though? Because that was a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, you do a lot of damage. Starting to worry a little bit. Why don't we get you in here? I can just bring out Anima. See how that works for him. Yeah, this is kind of nuts. I feel like I should life first. If we had Kimahri, we could do Big Guard. Yeah, see how this is gonna go. Let's see how Wakka does. We don't have... So I figure his evade encounter would be helpful. So we're gonna use some Albed potions, I guess? Let's see. You know, really, Yuna is the only one who needs it. So why don't we holy him? Alright, so I kind of underestimated this guy from the beginning. I'm glad I started recording, because this is, So here we go. Let's see two people alive. So that's only going to hit one person. And really, if it hits Riku, it's going to do nothing. Nope, it's going to do you and you're going to die. It's alright. Gotcha. I feel like we should have... Let's see if we can haste a go. Now that I've done that, I want to bring someone else in. I haven't had Kimahri come in yet. I'm gonna lance it. And nothing. Couple more holies. This shit gets dire. I think that was a counter. That was indeed a counter. I'm just gonna rotate you out. Figure if it hits anyone else, we're okay. I'm gonna rotate him out anyway. So, Slice and Dice, I've noticed, does way more damage than the other one. With 7,000, like, 6 times. It's a decent amount of... Overkill! Nice. I don't think Lulu got experience. 8,000 there. Elemental Shield. Try this really quicker next time. Let's... I'll take a grab them all. Okay. So Elemental Shield is what I got. Fire Eater, Water Eater. That's not bad. So what is... Unknown. Area conquer. So, Comlands. So I can't do any of these because I don't have... There's only 3 in Besaid. Alright. This doesn't look like it would take all that much time. So wait, there's 3 that I haven't been yet. Area Conquest, I don't even know where that is. So do we have same... And then same stuff. I noticed that I use quite a bit of those. Okay, so now we got Nirvana. So that's cool, there's that. I don't know if I'm going to need to do anything else on this. So I don't know, like, should I go around and do all the capture stuff and then come back, or what's the deal? Also, let me try this, because I'm curious to see if this will actually capture them, or if it has to be physical attacks. So if this, well, the mechs can't be captured, but the coral can. That did not appear to capture them. So it looks like we can't just Ultima our way through everything. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna cut right here, and if anything else interesting happens, then I'll bring it back. Alright, cutting back to the beginning of the Comlands. I'm gonna go, because I finally got, decided I got the 2 things I needed to go get the Magus Sisters, so I'm gonna do that. Before I do, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I got, because I think some of the stuff is kind of interesting. First of all, there's 60% HP. Check that shit out. I got that from one of the guys. Thought that was pretty nuts. I also got this thing. Death, Stone, Zombie, Silent Strike. Like Death and Stone, both of which are like instant death things. So I could, you know, I've got twice the chance to do that. Fire Eater, Water Eater. So Auto Med, I'm thinking about doing something kind of interesting with that. I'll talk about that later. Lightning Proof, you're kind of stuck. I did get, yeah, that one. Death Proof, Silent Proof. That's, So got her God hand thing, not amazing. So Nirvana, we're gonna upgrade that hopefully soon. Did you get anything cool? Ogre Killer. That just sounds cool. Nothing too interesting. No. That Peaceful Bracer does come in handy. You're still not great. Yeah, look at that. I killed a guy and I got 20% strength and 5% strength. Like, that's just ridiculous. So I did a bunch of the monsters. I died a whole bunch to the monsters, but here's, so like, look, there seems to be use for this. I got, and then same thing with Shining Thorn Amulet and Pillow Potions. It's like, yay! All this stuff here I got from unlocking monsters from the, plus the Strength Sphere, I got that, from unlocking monsters in the capture thing. So those things that I got are things you can use to make stuff. So if you go past all the SOS stuff, which is bullshit, I think these might be kind of good. Auto Haste, Protect, Shell, like Regan maybe. HP 30%. Look, that only takes 1 stamina to toxic. I can totally do that. So Auto Phoenix sounds really, really cool. If somebody dies, you just like pick them back up. Pickpocket, I don't know how useful that is. I don't think I'm ever gonna do break MP limit. I just don't think that one's gonna be very interesting. Something I found an interesting thing with weapons though, which I get to. So first of all, I got up to 20 strength, which is nice. I can do that on a lot of stuff now. Same thing with magic 20. See, it only costs 4, so I can do that. Evade encounter is probably gonna be pretty cool. So half MP, 1 MP. That's, yeah, 1 MP is gonna be way better. So I thought of a little thing. Look, double AP, overdrive to AP, and SOS overdrive. It seems like, so when you're low on life, your overdrive goes faster, and then overdrive to AP makes it so that you get more AP. Okay, here I am going in. This is post commentary now because I chopped this one all up into hell. So I did a shitload of stuff, and so so I got the Mars Sigil, the Mars Crest for Auron, which is what I'm showing, and I also got down here Blossom Crown and Flower Scepter. Those are needed to get the thing behind. And so here I'm going to get so there's this little thing, and you need to get both of them. We got the Flower Scepter from Bahamut, and we got that Blossom Crown from doing a bunch of the capture stuff. So you have to break both seals, and then here's the last, yeah, the Mega Sisters. So if you don't remember, the Mega Sisters from Final Fantasy IV is where they were, and they were also in, sort of in 6 for like a. They also had Larry, Curly, and Moe, which I thought was kind of funny. But that's so when you can't really see it here, like in just those little pictures, but. So like you can't really see it, and there's like a fat one, a tall, thin one, and then like a little kid. They've got pretty sweet stats. You can't teach them any abilities, but you can up their attributes. But I wasn't really worried about that, so I didn't bother doing any of that since they kind of auto level up as it goes anyway. But then this is the last of the Aeons since that thing was full. So now we're gonna fight, since we already did Jimbo and Anima in another episode. So now we're gonna do this one. And I was thinking for a sec what I would do was summon Bahamut, since he's got that impulse that hits everyone. And I was like, yeah. And then I all of a sudden was thinking, oh wait, doesn't Anima have an attack that hits everyone and does death? And then a couple seconds later, I figured out that it doesn't do that. But I thought this was really, really stupid. Why are they bugs? Why are they bugs? Like, she's a fucking bee. A ladybug. This just isn't doing it for me. It's really not. Like, for the most powerful summon in the game. You see right here, I'm going back and forth between Bahamut and Jimbo. Powerful summon in the game, and instead what we get is a bee, a ladybug, and a... I don't even know what the middle one is. Some sort of winged insect of sorts. Like, Anima actually kind of looks like... So I thought Pain, I thought that did everyone. And I was like, oh fuck, it doesn't. Well, I guess I'll just attack. So I'm just like, fuck you, you're dead. And then you attack and it does like nothing. And I'm just like, fuck you. You're dead. And then, yeah, drain. You're already at full life, but yeah, go ahead and drain 600 HP. That's gonna do you real good. Oh, you took 2 hits. Look at you. Wow, 95k crit there. That's not bad. So that's that summon. They're actually significantly more powerful than what it's seeming here. I also started to record when I was doing the arena, and I was just getting my ass handed to me over and over and over and over again. It was just like people were just striking. Like, they would just attack with Ultima and do 26,000 to everyone in my party, and I'm like, yay, this is fun. And so it was just stupid.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
I mean, I don't know, that's... I read up on how you're supposed to beat those guys, and they're like, oh, all you have to do is fill out the whole sphere grid for everyone. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun. So I'm not gonna do that. And here you can either send her or not. If you don't send her, you can rematch, and you can get like... You don't get as good a stuff, you only get like 1 or 2 of something, but you can get other stuff. But what I was more interested in was the fact that if you send her, you get Moon Sigil. And so, Moon Sigil for, Yuna's weapon. So now here's me, I just ported out to the next place, and here's the Nirvana weapon. So you have to do this twice. I nearly missed it, and I just like ran over the computer to hit record real fast. But, so that was the first time that you powered up, and I hit no just so I can show you when you powered up once. So it adds double overdrive, but still no AP, so it's still kind of useless. So it's, you know, you wouldn't use it until you get both of them. So here's the full animation, and this takes forever, so I cut it when I do Oran's just because it takes significantly less time that way. So now it gains its maximum power, and that was for the sigil and the crest, plus the weapon, so that's pretty substantial. And then you get her final form of that weapon, which is break damage, triple overdrive, double AP, 1 MP cost. Like, Christ, what else would you want from her? So break damage limit, that makes it so that she can use, she can do over 9999 damage. And so I skipped, that's the second one for Auron, so he now auto has, so now he has the one, it doesn't matter, you know, what the first one was. So from 15% in piercing, one thing I noticed, this one's not as amazing. Break damage limit, triple overdrive is good. First strike means he goes first in the battle, so even if we're ambushed, he goes first. And then counterattack is pretty sweet. If evade and counter would have been better, but people don't physically attack. I've had Wakka on evade and counter for a long time, and most people don't physically attack to the point where I can dodge it very often, unless I'm confused, which is kind of shitty anyway. So, I think I do one more thing before I go. So, Auron's isn't amazing, plus he lost piercing, which you have armor break anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but it was a little bit of something, I guess. So I saved, and for some reason I decided to keep this in. So now I think I'm just going through. So here's the stats of everyone. So I gained a lot of levels. You see, it's like 7,000 lives, 6,000 lives. So I mean, 87 strength, pretty good. So now both of them, you see, they both have break damage limit, triple overdrive. That's what everyone's ultimate eventually has. I got, yeah, double AP. So kind of going through the stuff that I had. So I'm thinking about taking that auto med one and putting auto Phoenix, auto haste on it or something. You know, just so it's kind of always. I figure those are good things rather than like 5% life or something. He's got that, yeah, that 60% HP thing, which is ridiculous. You are terrible. I just don't know what to do with Riku. She's just not very good. I don't know. She's got some, yeah. So Yuna's now kicking ass. Why am I still going through this? Why did I put on a ward? That's stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna have to fix that. But stone proof, poison proof, because we still have to do stuff. You're also, Kimahri is just not good. Like, he's just so far behind. I feel like maybe I should have taken him physical, or taken him Wakka's route or something. So I did do something with her, because to get her ultimate, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts, and I'm just like, that just doesn't sound like fun to me. Like, that's kind of how I play the game. I'm like, I want to play the game until as long as I'm having fun, I'm going to keep playing the game. And that just doesn't sound like fun to me. So I can add 1 MP cost to the magic booster. So magic booster, 1 MP cost is pretty sweet. And then 15% magic, so which is kind of funny. It's actually 2 MP, because the magic booster takes it from 1 to 2. And see, I don't have I don't have anyone else's sigil, and they're all kind of hard to get, so I was kind of like, not really gonna worry about that. What else do I do this episode? I guess I do a little bit of sphere grid. You can kind of see, wow, I didn't even do the thing. I had an empty sphere there I could have used. Whatever. Kimahri is really close to Flare, and then I think he's going to be more useful. I'm hoping he's going to be more useful at that point. She's getting really close to Lulu's, which is going to be fun. I've also got a Strength Sphere, and I used that there at one point. So, yeah, we still need to move Lulu. Not amazing, 200 HP. So then I save. And am I done for this episode, or do I have more? I forget what else I did. I think I'm done. I think that's it. Alright. Later.